take on that kind of
thing? We have, yes. Why not?
You are?
They say we are boring, but at least we are not gonna make.
Have you ever requested for me and I said no? Yes, I yes.
You want to give Kassia more drinks, with KELLYRAE by her side. The way he just stopped today, hey, don't even come close, don't do that. And his look, the way he dressed, he was actually looking like a bodyguard. With him now doing all of that, that was giving like guarding my property kind of thing, and it was kind of cute, to be honest. And then he was also trying to extend the care to Victoria because he brought food for them to eat after the party. They were both tipsy, I mean a high, I mean a drunk, whichever language fits into that. And then we also had the SOOJ and Nelly situation. SOOJ was trying to kind of get assurance, you know, for outside of the show, whether get waiting happen for there. We also had the Ozie and Victoria situation. That was the most extended situation from last night. And then Sean and Wani, they had their own quarrel, I mean a beef, I mean a fight. And, you know, last night was actually kind of eventful, to be honest. Looking back at it in retrospect, it was kind of eventful. So let us talk about all the tea from last night. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please do also subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that you can get notified if I post a brand new video, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. So after the party, Kassia and Victoria, they were tipsy, and then, you know, KELLYRAE was trying to take care of them. He brought food for both of them to eat. Actually, I think he brought spaghetti, the spaghetti that was there. And then he now obviously stayed by Kassia to make sure that she was fine. And that's when we now had, what's his name, Ben, bringing drinks to her. And then KELLYRAE just had to like tell him that he didn't want her to take that she was going to throw up. Me, I just knew that his was, don't give her more drinks. She's already tipsy enough as it is.
Bro, I don't mention no, I don't mention for me, bro. You see the flow now. I don't mention for me, bro. Nothing shake us. What you talk? Nothing shake us. Good. Hey.
Then there was a point where Kassia made a statement. She was like, they say we are boring, but at least we're not fake. She just said that to Victoria, and then she now started laughing, yeah? And what was funny to me about that scene was how there was a whole switch. So when Victoria just told that, Victoria was like, my baby, Kassia was just calm, looking. The next thing, she was like, they say we are boring, but at least we're not fake. I said, what's going on here? There was a whole switch there.
My friend.
Oh, me or Kassia?
Both of you. Or mostly Kassia, my baby.
You guys together are warriors.
They say we are boring, but at least we are not gonna make.
So let's now go into the Ozie and Victoria situation. It was in different parts, different things were said, and we're going to talk about every single thing. So this part is going to be broken down as it was said. Some things were highlighted, and I'm going to make sure that I try to cover everything. So first of all, it was a thing of her feeding. So they were just, you know, sitting down there, and Ozie was liking the Victoria of yesterday. He was like, I like this Victoria. He said something about not seeing this Victoria before. I mean, he just likes her vibe, you know, her tipsy vibe, because she was, you know, being all sweet and stuff. And the food was there. So he started off with her like feeding him. It was like she should give him plantain. And she was like, say please. I say, hey.
I don't mind being here because I'm not seeing this Victoria. I like this Victoria.
Shut up. Kassia. Take.
Why are you staying with you, brother? Can I have one plantain?
Beg me.
Please.
Please, baby. Say to me nicely.
When I saw that, I was like, okay, this is why people are doing feeding things. I thought that was like the height of everything. But it's graduated, so I'm going to call this next part the segment, the part one section B, the B section of part one. So at this point, since now graduated, they were saying something, and then Victoria now leaned. She now, like, you know, would I say, stood up in a way, like not stood up. She shall leaned towards him, and I was like, okay. Was this like, it felt to me like it was about to be a kiss, and then she just like went close to him and just told him that she's very high, and he said he's aware.
Two things.
Name them.
When I felt like after all the jokes yesterday and everything, I felt like you felt bad about it.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, so why would I now go and do it again? I know, I can tell.
So that was what they were talking about in this particular part 1, section B. I did not really grasp the conversation there, but I'm just mainly focusing on the act where she now, tried to lean forward, and there was a whole thing going on there. Moving on to part 2 of I'm just going to call everything part 1. Part 1, section C. This was where they were now talking about who goes to meet who gets whose attention. I say, okay, people are now having heart-to-heart talks. So he was just saying that he was asking her if she has ever come to him before that she wanted to have a conversation or she needed his attention, and he said no, and she was like, no. And she now said that he now mentioned that she always wants him to come to her and everything. She now said the same thing, that he's always waiting for her to come to him. He now that's why he now told her that, but I usually don't know when you are free or you need to talk to me.
Have you ever tried to get my attention, asked me to have a conversation or anything like that? Have you ever requested for me and I said no? Exactly. Well, they probably keep waiting for me to request for you. Sometimes I can't request for you because I don't know if you need me.
You always want me to come to you.
I don't know when you need me or not.
Then I'm going to call this part 2, because this is where the conversation now started having like more context to it. So he was now talking about his friendship, that's more like this situation has like has cost him his friendship. Is causing problem with his friendship situation. Obviously was talking about Onyeka, and then Victoria was now saying that she knows what the issue is, that obviously it was because he came to meet her first day before yesterday when they had an issue, and she now told him that if he needs to pick a side, it's fine, that she's going to be like okay with it. Ozie now said no, that he's not trying to pick a side. Nobody's going to make him do what he does not want to do.
Oh, you'll be fine.
If I went there first, I would have an
If
issue
you
with it.
need to pick a side, it's fine. I understand.
I don't need to pick any side. Nobody's going to make me do something that they think is right for them. It doesn't make sense to me.
So he was basically saying that if he had met Onyeka first, there would have still been an issue. Like Victoria would have had an issue with it. I don't think that would have been the case though. But that's what he was saying. I guess this is just him, using his words where he wanted to. Now this is going to take us back to the situation from yesterday, 2 days ago. Let me just call it yesterday. If I say yesterday, just to say now that's fights, is that particular fight I'm talking about. So that day Onyeka and OZEE had a conversation. I told you guys about it that day, where he was explaining to her why he met Victoria first. He told her, that's Onyeka, that it was because he heard her like having a conversation in the kitchen. So it was almost like, okay, you're having a conversation with people already, let me go talk to this other person that maybe may not have so many people to to ask her how she's doing at this point. And when he was trying to explain it to her, she was like, no, that she doesn't even have a problem with it, that she just felt like, okay, he met her first because they will now have like a longer conversation. So it's almost like, let me settle her first so that I can now spend time with this person. That was her own thought process before he now told her that that was not the case.
I went to go and talk to Victoria first because you have.
I just felt like because we will still spend longer times after. I didn't even feel any harm.
No, it wasn't about spending longer time.
Now that was her agreeing to that situation, and then there was another part of the conversation where he was explaining to her that there's this whole thing of like where you may try to put on this this strong act, and you just be trying to act tough and everything, and some people may feel like you're tough. That's referring to Onyeka, but he has known her for a while, and he knows that that's not the case. Yeah, and he knows that she definitely needs someone to talk to.
Even if you want to ask stuff and crack jokes and go there, give me music and just all these kind of things.
Most times, softer.
To me, maybe some people don't think that you're that soft. After all this while, after some of the ups and downs, I know it's not so much the case.
Now, this conversation was kind of twisted when she was talking to her sister about it, because when she was talking to her sister, she mentioned that he said that he referred to like Victoria as like the weaker person and the softer person, and then she now She was not saying, is she not, is it because, I mean, what was she supposed to do? She was in the dining area. What was she supposed to do and everything? So the switch in the conversation, I mean, the way the conversation was switched, just got me like, okay, this is what I watched. And he did not refer to her as weaker, that is Victoria as weaker and you as strong, because he specifically said that, you know, people may see you as a softie, but I know you better than that. I know that you are a softie. So I don't know, as the way the thing takes switch, Chizoba even had to ask her, like, is that what he said? Because she was surprised, like, why would he say that?
You didn't even ask me, are you okay? You went to go and say, oh, because the other one is weaker. Can you imagine? Is that what he told you? Yes, now he was like, these are the two people that needed me the most, and you know, it seemed like you are good, like you are strong. And I was like, guy, I was talking in the kitchen. What do you want me to do? I should go and be crying.
So this was the situation of Onyeka getting angry the next day about the fact that Ozie went to meet Victoria first, which is what Victoria mentioned like last night, right? So obviously Onyeka did not like that, but she did not say it to Ozie that night. She was saying, no, it's fine, it's okay. I said, okay. I was like, I knew this was going to be a problem. I mean, I knew it was a problem, but I was surprised when she was saying it's fine, she knows it's okay, she didn't see a problem with it. I guess that was just her trying to put up like a, you know, a strong front so that she would not seem like, oh, she needed his attention so bad. But now picking a fight the next day for the same thing, I'm like, okay, you'd have just easily expressed it. If you know that you still pick a fight, everybody will still get to know about it. It will now be like, it's even way deeper than it is. And I understand her in a way, but she would have expressed it because, like, you know, in fact, that's not the bone of contention. I just wanted to like speak about how we got to this point. So now, this was Victoria just saying what she was saying, and you know, if you need to pick a side and not pick a side and all what's not. Then it got to a point where they were now talking about what do you want, what do you not want, and Ozie was now asking Victoria what she wants. And the way they were looking into each other's eyes, and that question was being asked, and she was not like she now responded saying the plan was not to be this tipsy.
The plan was not to be this tipsy.
Okay, and now that you're tipsy, what? You don't know.
Yo, Shay, if people are seeing all the things that I saw last night, I want to say, in fact, let me just leave my opinion for when I'm done analyzing these clips. So, at this point, Ozie was they now went the heart to heart became a little bit deeper. So he was now saying that, you know, for him, he might be here like when I'm taking something serious, I've been waiting, but like she might be playing games. He shall mention that she might be playing games. And she was like, why will I be playing games? And he now asked her, are you real? I say, Shemna, don't they talk whether you are real? I mean, is it feelings they're talking about? Are you real? Are you fake? Are you...
For me, I might be doing a good thing and just be being here. For you, you might be playing games.
Who would I be playing games?
I don't know anymore. This house annoys me. Are you real? After here, you carry on come out.
Do you guys know that after all of this, I mean, while the whole thing was still going on, because she was there, he said he wanted to go get food to eat and everything. He now carried the gist to his brother. He was like, while they were in the kitchen, he was like, Victoria, she's been trying to kiss me. I say, Shay, you self no set mouth, like say you won't kiss person too. So I was saying it as if, she was just all up trying to, you know. I said, okay, he shall just tell his brother about it.
So you trying to kiss me,
Boy, maniac.
I wouldn't.
I know, but I'm just saying you were fucking brainiac.
From what I saw, he was clearly very interested in that kiss, because if it's not something that you want to do, you guys, you go take, you know, adjust yourself so that there will not be any kind of mistake. Because if she leaned forward to actually, like, you know, do the whole kissing thing, it would have happened, you get. So from the way I looked at it, I feel like he wanted it, but he wanted her to like make the move. So to be as if when he's giving the gist, to be like, oh, she kissed me kind of thing. That's why he was just setting marks there so that she will now make the move and it will now be like she's the one that did it. That's why, in a way, as much as maybe some people, get some people where they ship them already. In fact, even before this point, there were people that were already shipping them. So when they were watching everything that was going on, it was like, okay, my ship is setting. But for me, the reason why I was not really all for that was because like it was giving, oh, you know, they're after me. They're coming for me kind of thing. So I didn't want that to be the whole thing where you not be like, oh, she kissed me. I say yourself, no one do the thing there. He just wanted to be, he didn't want to lose guard, basically. And then, you know, when he was talking to his brother, he was not saying he would not be wait. I don't even know. I don't think OZEE has a relationship outside, in my opinion, because he's not acting like that. And the way he used to act like he doesn't know that he's flirting or he's leading these people on is the part that's annoying. You clearly know that you're leading them on and you're keying into whatever it is that is going on between them, right? So at this point, the triangle has been completed because of the whole Victoria thing and their whole thing yesterday. Because the other night, it was Onyeka and OZEE having the whole heart-to-heart talk in bed, cuddling and stuff. Now it was Victoria and this. So there's a literal, the triangle has been completed at this point. Triangle where they no more formed before. And then we also had like, you know, when he was trying to go to the kitchen, she was like, will you come back? You know, come back. And then OZEE was, because she was still there in the living room, and OZEE was now saying that he'll come back, that she should not sleep off, or he'll come back. That's how they just continued. Even in the night, I think she was calling his name. I'll be waiting. She told him to join her upstairs. So, let's just move on to the next agenda, I mean, the next gist of the day. So we also had like Sean and Wani. They had a fight. I do not understand, to be honest, I don't understand what caused the fight, because they don't show us the beginning. And sometimes whenever they are recalling their fights, they don't tell us how it happened. They just talk about how they felt about it. So it was Wani saying she didn't like how he made her feel that she was feeling, you know, this was her trying to open up to him and he was just being aggressive. So open up, what were you saying? What did he say?
I'm telling you this one, I think, why can you not just be patient? And then why do you need to be like, you understand? Like, it's scary to have honest with him because he's like, he's trying to hit me back and trying to be mad. I mean, it's not fair because if I know that you're honest, because he's just like so bad.
For this particular situation, even though I don't know all the details of what caused the fight, I am leaning towards Sean's side, because Sean always expresses to her that he doesn't like when she goes overboard with her drinking, because it affects how she acts, right? But she'll still do it. She'll drink, be very tipsy, and then act out. And he's supposed to just, you know, take it all in. If you cannot control your drinking and you know that it's going to affect the way you're relating with who you're with and everything, then I don't know, whatever comes from it, you should be ready to take it. You should be ready to like, but obviously that was her being tipsy. That was her still being in her sensitive stage, responding from a place of sensitivity. So her sister was on her side at this point, trying to explain to him what the situation was.
Just telling you now because the drink is here. So it's just like she just always just getting angry and talking about his personalization.
So that means you need to say whatever. Just be like, oh, you're tipsy, and I shouldn't tell you.
No. It's not about to say whatever because she's saying something on me she wanted to say before, but she's not had the chance.
After some time, even Handy now got frustrated by the situation because Wani was still being very adamant and the thing had extended. These people were talking for so long. The camera, they went rounds, came back, and they were still on about the thing. So Handy was now expressing her own frustration about the situation, and what they said to Sha. And then we had SOOJ and Nelly talking about life outside the house, because you know, Sunday, anything can happen. So SOOJ was just trying to get assurance as to how things will be outside, whether she's ready to like hold it down when they leave, you know, and she was like, yeah.
No, I didn't say, okay, this is what to expect. I'm saying, are you willing to take on that kind of...
Oh, yes.
You are? That's what I wanted to know. If you're willing to take on that challenge and say, okay, like, this is it, we're in this.
So for that situation, when they come out, we will know how it's going to be, because I've learned to not be predicting whether the relationship will work or it will not work. When they come out, at that time we go know. Some that we felt to work did not work, some felt will not work are working. So now them sabi in Venita's voice. So yeah, that's basically it for their party. There was nothing noteworthy, nothing really happened. Normal dance. Then they just dance, abi. Nothing spectacular. And then for the Ozie Victoria thing, while all of this was happening, Weka wasn't really there. She was upstairs. Later she came down and was in the kitchen cooking. She was just, you know, would I say, minding her business. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, love you.